Well, thank you for joining us here on Wilderness Weather. I'm meteorologist Thomas Gathright here on the evening of May 8th, 2026. We have some severe thunderstorms developing across northern Oklahoma at the moment. Just moved out of Ponca City, and the storm is moving into Osage County. North and eastern Tulsa are going to want to keep an eye on this storm over the next 2 hours as it could produce some severe weather there. But we're starting to see some storms develop along this cold front here. As you can see, a line here kind of that connects these storms. That's the cold front working into northern Oklahoma at the moment, and these storms are going to intensify as they head off to the south and east over the remainder of this evening, and that has allowed the National Weather Service to issue a severe thunderstorm watch for much of the state as we head on till about 10 o'clock this evening is when that will end, and these storms look to push on through by about that time. And that has caused the National Weather Service or the Storm Prediction Center to issue a slight risk, which is a 2 out of 5 on the severe weather scale in terms of danger of these storms. And um, it's looking like damaging winds, straight line winds, and hail are the main concern with this. We can't rule out an isolated tornado, that green area there, 2% risk for tornadoes, but it does look to be mostly a uh, damaging straight line winds and hail event. And the winds could gust upwards to 60 to 70 miles an hour, and the hail could be up to golf ball size. So definitely want to monitor these storms closely, but it's not looking like much of a tornado risk tonight. So um, you can see here, just these storms really do look to line out, which keeps the tornado risk down. They form into more of a line, and they look to push on through here between 6 and 8 in the Oklahoma City area and look to be out of here by 9 or 10 at the very latest. And as we head on into tomorrow, the temperatures really aren't going to cool down behind this cold front. Temperatures are going to rise back to the mid 80s tomorrow for the high under mostly sunny skies. And that will allow for a setup with another approaching cold front for some severe weather again tomorrow night. Also, a slight risk, 2 out of 5 on the scale. Wichita Falls, Texas, all the way up to Woodward, Oklahoma, looks to be the main area of concern with this. But even in central Oklahoma, still got a 1 out of 5 margin of risk. So we're gonna monitor this closely as well. And also, it looks to be more of a damaging wind and hail event for us rather than a tornado risk. So, this is something we're going to monitor here is the dew points, the moisture for tomorrow night. Uh, it's, this is around 5 p.m., but as we head, these storms are also going to come through later. It's looking like 10 to maybe even 2 or 3 a.m. As that cold front moves. It's kind of a similar path to today's storm, but it will be later. And these dew points, the moisture at the surface is getting a plume, and it's a lot more humid up here as we head on into the overnight tomorrow night. And as that cold front meets that plume of moisture, that's when those storms could really fire off. Now, as we head on past tomorrow, Sunday looks to be a cool day with some showers that's hanging around, only topping out in the 70s. We do look to cool down behind that front, and by Monday it'll clear out, and they're going to have a ridge start to develop here across the central and western U.S. A weak cold front may try to push in again on Tuesday, but really looking at that ridge. So by middle and late next week, we could be knocking on the door of 90 degrees for the highs, and we'll keep you posted. If any more severe weather does push into the area tonight. But until then, thanks and have a great and safe evening.